Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to the call tonight. My name is O'Neal Catnell. I am extremely excited for each and every one of us that's here on this call. You know, this is our team call here with Synergy Worldwide. It is growing like wildfire. We're so excited. This past month of March has been a groundbreaking record month for our team in terms of growth, but not only that, being the messengers of this wonderful, wonderful opportunity and products, ladies and gentlemen, that are impacting people's lives. And I am so thankful that, you know, I took a serious look and planted my flag here. This is my home, and I want to welcome each and every one of you that is here on this call. Welcome home. Welcome home to our team, and welcome home to Synergy. I am extremely, extremely thankful for the opportunity to host this call tonight. You know, as a team, ladies and gentlemen, you know, together, when we lock arms and work synergistically and work together and utilize and leverage each other's talents, you know, we can do mighty strong things. There's nothing stronger than a team. And, you know, the team spirit that is created with this synergy opportunity and compensation plan and products is just the beginning. You know, when I started, you know, I had a vision for what we can do, what we could, you know, have impact on people's lives with, you know, the Pro RG9 product line, our flagship product, and, you know, just to see the testimonials of people benefiting and transforming people's lives is just fantastic. It makes me want to wake up every morning and just do more and do more, you know, but it's going to take a team effort, and that's why we're having this call tonight, to recognize you guys, to thank you, but not only that, for us to now hunker down and be the focused messengers to get this product out there, awareness, but also transform your life financially so you can leave a legacy. So hold on to the motto of our company, Synergy, leave a legacy. So I'm extremely excited to have you here tonight. You know, I am thankful for the support that we've been receiving, you know, from our company and from the leadership in this team. You know, it's been a breath of fresh air. I've never been around so much powerful support. I want to thank my sponsor, Mr. David Davidson, before I even bring him on to the call, because if it wasn't for him, a lot of this wouldn't be possible, ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't for his, you know, constant encouragement and push, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this would not happen so quickly. So I want to thank him and let him know that I really appreciate it, you know, for his consistent and, you know, his fortitude. But it's all about everybody and what's going on. So this is going to be a power pack call. You're going to hear some testimonials. You're going to hear some information. We have a very special guest out of Utah that we're going to bring on the call. So we're going to get started by introducing somebody that I have the utmost respect for, that has become a mentor and a friend and a partner, and we have locked arms on this movement, this mission to transform people's lives, to leave a legacy, real legacy, to your children's children's children, which is very, very powerful. Not only that, we are looking to impact your life and help you do the same and pay it forward. He has a heart of gold. You know, he's just a giver. He loves to give, and he has a passion for that, and I admire that dearly. Also, he loves to have fun, and, you know, if you guys hang out with him, you know that he loves to enjoy, you know, a good meal with people, breaking bread with people and so forth. But he knows 100% of the facts and the information. He's going to lay out the strategy and the plan for you guys tonight and where we're going as a team. And this is none other than my sponsor, my business partner, my friend, Mr. David Davidson. Mr. Davidson, are you on the call, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, O'Neal?
Yes, I can hear you. The floor is yours. Take it away.
Thank you, O'Neal, and thank you for those kind words. And thank every one of you guys for joining us on this call tonight. There is going to be a lot of information on this call, so if you got a pen and pad, please take some notes as we go along here. I've been with Synergy Worldwide for about 3 years now, and it's been the best choice I've ever made in network marketing industry. I've been in many companies, many companies, and see them come and go, but not this one here. They did over and above what they told me they were going to do, but if they couldn't do it, they would just tell us right up front. Its transparency is what I like about working with this company with integrity. So that being said, I could talk hours and hours about the company and about their products, but I want to get right into it to respect everybody's time. I'd like to lead off this call with just an awesome testimonial that we just got here in the last few days from a gentleman down in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, Gary Wright. Gary, are you on the call, sir?
Yes, sir, Mr. Davidson. I sure am.
Well, welcome to the call, Gary, and we would love to hear the testimony. I've sent it out in text to a couple people, but we'd love to hear it from you, from your words, and what ProArgi-9 has done for you and your health issues just in a short period of time.
Okay, David, thank you. Well, I'd like to start back 1 month ago when I first started taking the ProArgi-9. I'm a diabetic. My numbers were running 180s, 190s, 260 or so. Also high blood pressure. Also neuropathy in my feet. Also had to take Ambien every night to be able to sleep. And 5-hour energy every day to help me get through the day. So I started taking the ProArgi-9, and the first thing I noticed, and I do have people ask me, what's the side effects? And the only thing I can come up with is the side effects are it helps other things that you didn't know it was going to help. And that's what really surprised me, because I was thinking, okay, I'm looking at my diabetes, and the first thing I noticed after taking it for 1 week, the needles in my feet were gone. The neuropathy in my feet felt like you had a blanket wrapped with needles in it 24 hours a day, and that had been going on for 5 years. And that was just, I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I woke up and I thought, what's going on here? But anybody out there that's got neuropathy, I know you can identify, and I've talked to so many people, and they say, I can't get it across to people because they say, well, if your feet's numb, how do you feel the needles? But if you've got it, you know what I'm talking about. It's painful 24/7. Also, in the last 30 days, I've not taken an Ambien or anything to help me sleep. I sleep better, feel better, wake up earlier, feel more refreshed, feel better all day, feel more alert. But now, after 1 month, with my diabetes, I was taking a shot of Trulicity in my stomach once a week. I was taking an Invokana every day. I was also having to take insulin shots every night, 50 units of insulin. So over the first week, I noticed my numbers were better. The second week, my numbers were better. By the third week, I was like, my goodness, I'm getting 80s, I'm getting 70s. I'm going to have to cut back on my insulin. So at 50 units, I started just gradually, and that's what I tell everybody. Don't cut anything out. Don't just quit taking your medicine. Let your body tell you how to cut back. So my numbers were getting lower, so I kept cutting back 10 units of insulin. Then back to 40, then to 30, then to 20. And 5 days ago, I'm completely off my insulin. And those 5 days with no insulin have been 114, 107, 102. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But I had spent years trying to get my blood sugar down, my fasting numbers, to 150. I've been working at trying to get it down to 150. And my doctor is on my back all the time. My A1C running 9.8. And I can't wait. In about 2 weeks, I get to go have that A1C checked again. And believe me, y'all will hear what it is right off the bat. But I thank y'all for listening to me and listening to my testimony. And insulin free in 1 month. Thank you, David, for letting me share, and back to you.
Praise God for that. What an awesome testimonial. Now here, guys, we can't make any medical claims. That's exactly what the product did for Gary Wright. One other thing, Gary, while you're still there, how long have you been on insulin?
What was the question again?
How long have you been on insulin?
For about 10 years.
Wow, 10 years. Praise God.
And the thing is, the insulin wasn't strong enough, so I've been on several different kinds to, just stronger and stronger, and the newer insulin and all this, and it's still, I still couldn't get my numbers down. But yeah, I've been on insulin for at least 10 years, and praise, like you say, praise God, I'm insulin free.
Thank you for that awesome testimony. And guys, I hear that every day from someone across the country with some kind of amazing story like that, and that's what drives me every day in this business. It's not about the money like it was to me 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, going from this company to that company and chasing dollars and stuff. It's about hearing those stories from Gary Wright out of Huntsville, Alabama, and out of people from Jamaica and just all around the globe, from Canada, and you name it. So the next guest I'd like to bring on the call, her name is Vanessa Lawrence. She's been with this company now for about 7 days. We spoke to her probably about a week ago today, myself and a few other folks. She joined immediately after she heard. But what really intrigued me about her was she has signed up 4 or 5 people into the business before she even had the product delivered to her house. Now, this lady is on fire. She's out of Las Vegas, and she's going around the globe, and she is preaching the word of Synergy Worldwide and ProArgi-9. Vanessa Lawrence, are you out there, ma'am?
I sure am, David. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Vanessa, why are you so excited about this product, and why did you start signing up people without even getting your product?
Wow. Well, I'm so super excited. I was super excited from, like you say, it's only been 7 days today that my sponsor, Shankai Chen, called me. And first of all, I just want to thank you, Shankai, for thinking enough of me, to even call me and tell me about this product, because it truly has blessed me and blessed my family members already and some people around me. And I just want to get my thanks out of the way first before I forget. I want to thank O'Neill. My heart's racing right now. I'm just because I'm so excited, and I get really anxious when I have to share something that's so excited like this. So you guys bear with me. But I want to thank O'Neill Catnell for just being so supportive. He picks up the phone every time I need to do a 3-way and share his testimony and share someone up. And well, he can't share other testimonies, but put you on the phone. I'm sorry. And I want to thank you so much for sending me some products to try, but before I even got a chance to see if someone else is getting on the line. But before I even got a chance to try the product, I was just so excited about the testimonies and the doctors. Well, I guess my mind is just racing right now. But I was just excited from everything I was watching. I probably was on line for 12 hours straight, just looking at the not only the testimonies, where I'm trying to think is well, I forget that part because I can't think of it right now. My mind is just racing. But anyway, I have testimonies from so many people that I have just sent the product out to yet. And my girlfriend, Cheryl, she had her testimony. I'm sure she's on the line now. I would love for her to give her own testimony. Her blood pressure has went down twice since yesterday. And she wasn't even on blood pressure medication, but because she does not like pharmaceutical medication. but she took her numbers and then took it an hour after, and they went down. And then today again, they went down again. My daughter, she doesn't have high blood pressure, but she actually took the after taking it a couple of days in a row, she just said that she just feels better. She felt like she was just today really lethargic and sluggish. And immediately after taking 15 minutes, she was feeling so much better. I had some other testimonies, just plenty of testimonies, but I'm just so excited because people are being really receptive because there's so many people out there. And we got so many sick people around us, and I'm just so excited to be able to help and change the lives of some people with their health and their wealth, and that's my excitement. I'm just excited because the people that I'm talking to are excited. So that's pretty much all I have to share, really, David. I'm just so excited, and excuse me for forgetting half of the stuff that I thought I was going to say, but I'm just excited.
That's all right. We like excited people and changing people's lives out there and just getting the product out. That's all we are. We're one collective family, just spreading the word, sharing the product, and don't worry about the money. It's coming, guys. It is going to chase you down. Thank you very much, Fredessa. Next, who I'd like to bring to the phone here tonight is she's out there. I have a young lady up in Canada. Her name is Dr. Buchanan. Dr. Buchanan, are you out there, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Buchanan, take her away. What's happening in Canada? Why are you excited up there? 60 days into the business now, you're on fire.
I am so excited about this product. It's changing lives, the testimonies, and oh, my God. I just, I hear these testimonies, and I get more and more excited. But for me personally, it has given me this product a boost of energy, and it has allowed me to run up steps now instead of walking up steps. Ladies and gentlemen, this product is the best thing out here. And if you on this call tonight, you must say yes to Synergy. I've said yes to Synergy, and I'm so glad that I did say yes to Synergy because it is changing my life. But I have a lady on the line who this product has done tremendously well for her, and she said it has given her life back. And I just wanted to share her testimony in about 30 seconds. Vala, are you on the call? She's coming. You have to unmute yourself. I would like Val to share her testimony, but while we're waiting on her to share her testimony, Roy, are you on the call? Start to unmute yourself. I just have to have these people share their testimony because it is so powerful that you really have to hear it tonight.
I'm on the call, Dr. Buchanan.
Can you share your testimony real quick? Thank you so much.
Definitely. Thank you. And thank you for, definitely saying yes to Synergy. And just want to thank everyone out there. And my testimonial, I got three short testimonials, ladies and gentlemen, that I've been watching now for the last couple of weeks since I've been using the ProRG9 Plus. My first testimony is basically my vision. My eyesight has gotten a lot better over the last couple of weeks. I've been watching that, and I've been noticing the difference in my eyesight. So that's number one. The second thing that I've noticed, before taking ProRG9, I had a really bad pain in my left shoulder, in my joint. Every time I raise my arm, especially in the mornings, I get up and I try to reach up to get a plate out of the cupboard. It's severe pain in my arm. And I've noticed ever since taking the product, I've been watching like the pain isn't there anymore. It's really, really gotten lesser and lesser over the last couple of weeks where, I'm actually back now doing push-ups and all that type of stuff without the arm is a lot stronger. So I'm definitely excited about that. Also, the third thing is that I've noticed on my on one of my foot, I've got on my heel, I have rough skin on my heel, And I've noticed that is clearing up tremendously, folks. I'm so excited about that as well, too. So those are the three things that I've noticed, besides the energy and the better sleep and so forth. Those are the three main things that I've noticed with this awesome product for RG9. So thank you, Dr. B, and back to you.
Thank you so much. Val is on now. So, Val, please share your testimony, because I'm telling you, you've been able to eat again. It's such a powerful testimony. Go ahead and share it. Thank you, Val.
Okay, I guess my testimony started about 8 years ago. I had a surgery which led to a second surgery, and then complications had set in. I couldn't eat any more than a few bites without a lot of severe pain and extension and bloating. So I chose often just not to eat because it wasn't worth the pain and agony. I went through, they did a lot of tests and medications, couldn't find the problem. Finally, 3 years ago, I was admitted to a hospital on death's door, and they found the problem and did immediate surgery. The bowel had been severely twisted and blocked. They did surgery, but there was still a bit of a blockage left. Anyways, I still couldn't eat more than a few bites, and I was introduced to Paraji 9 in the middle of February. I started on the product, and since then, I've been able to eat again. I've only had 3 or 4 times I've had that pain, and like I say, I've been able to eat again without that pain, and I've lost 25 pounds. It's no longer a nightmare to eat. Paraji 9 has given my life back again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the testimonies could go on and on, but you know what? These 2 testimonies touch my life to see what Paraji 9 is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, say yes to Synergy tonight and get on Paraji 9. Thank you. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Dr. Buchanan. Wow, guys, the stories just keep coming and coming. Thank you very much. Awesome stories, Roy and the young lady there. So thank you for sharing that with us. The next person I'd like to bring to the line tonight is it's not really a product testimony. She's a big leader in the industry. She's out of Jamaica. She's building a powerhouse team there. And why is she excited about Synergy? She's been in multiple companies. She's seen companies come and go, just like myself. Beverly Holness. Are you on the line, ma'am?
Yes, David, I'm right here.
All right, Beverly, take it away. Share a little bit why you are excited to be part of Synergy today from Jamaica.
Fantastic. I wanted to give a big shout out to everyone that is listening on this call. One of the things that I've known over the years, I'm in this industry for over 27 years, so my knowledge as it relates to product is paramount to most. What I will tell you about this product is that I know for certain that once you get to the age of 18 years old, your body does not produce nitric oxide anymore. And as a result of that, you want a product like Paraji 9 that will give you nitric oxide, give you back nitric oxide. And outside of that, people are suffering. People are suffering all over the world, whether Jamaica, whether the U.S., whether Canada, wherever you are. People are just suffering. I mean, I did a presentation for a gentleman, 2 days ago, and he's living in a house, 10 bedrooms, and he said to me, Mrs. Holness, just tell me about the product, because I have a beautiful wife. He's 65 and his wife is 42, so you just imagine what is happening. And he said that I am not able to have sex with my wife, just simple as that, because he has serious erectile dysfunction. And I will tell you, this morning, it is only 2 days on the product, and this morning he's saying to me he's seen some life coming back down there. And, I mean, that was fantastic. That was awesome, because I am not a man, but I can just imagine, what it is like to be at 65 years old, having a young wife and can't help yourself. Just the mere fact that this product will definitely help people's lives, not just from a health perspective, but also from a financial perspective. I think that we should share this product to every single person there is. And Jamaica have a population of 2.7 million people, and I can tell you we're going to get this product in every single house in Jamaica. That is where our target is. And not just Jamaica, we're going to take it through the Caribbean, and we're going to take it to the rest of the world. I want to say to David and Hody, thank you so much for this opportunity. It is fantastic, and I would say it is fantabulous. And we are going to work it, and we are going to ensure that we change lives all over the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Beverly. Thank you very much. The next guest I'd like to bring to the phone is none other than Mr. Owen Williams out of Jamaica. Owen, are you on the line with me, sir? Owen Williams. Owen, are you on the line?
Please hit star 6 to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear, Owen. Take her away. Tell us why you're excited. You heard Beverly. Take her away, Owen.
Awesome. This is an exceptional opportunity. I want to first put things in priority here because I want to thank God for blessing Mr. Dan Higgins with this idea and thanking Dan for accepting this challenge and giving birth to this wonderful company that's going to bless so many. Dan, you're kind of a father Abraham here because through you, many persons all across the world are going to be blessed. And I just want to put things in a little bit perspective where I'm concerned because I've been through the mill where this industry is concerned. Like Beverly, I have about 29 years experience doing this. And I've made some money in some, I've got some success in some. I think my greatest benefit actually in network marketing is not the money, but it's the experience. And I think all these years I've been prepared for something such as this that has shown up right now. When I actually embraced the idea of doing this, and I want to lift my hats off to my sponsor, Shankai Chen, because Shankai put me onto this amazing opportunity. And when I embraced it and I had the opportunity to travel to the States to meet with you guys, that was when the epiphany occurred. And I came back with a mindset. I was seeing stuff so clearly. I was seeing me, and I was seeing all the mistakes I've made because I wasn't really looking at the thing the right way. You see, I want to liken this whole journey to us wanting to find a comfortable spot to sit. I call it the stool. And for most of us, we have been sitting and chasing two-legged stools. And you know, how we define the value of an opportunity, for the most part, most of us, it is through two lenses. One, is it a good product? Oh, yes, it's a good product. That's good. Two, does it have a good compensation plan? And once those two things are okay and we're impressed, we chase after it. But after a while, for the most part of it, we're left by the wayside because you can't comfortably sit on a two-legged stool. You got to sit on a four-legged stool. Now, when I came back from the U.S., it hit me like a runaway train that I got the perfect opportunity because here's it. We got an amazing product. It's unique in its own way. I mean, the PDI says it. It's the world's greatest, highest quality product in the world. It's the most validated product in its category. So we have an amazing product here. Secondly, the compensation plan is an amazing compensation plan. It ranks high up in the top 5, top 10 compensation plans out there. Something to be proud of. But what is most important to me is the other two legs of this stool, namely support and leadership. That's the third leg. Let me tell you something. Support and leadership, I have never in my 28 years of being involved in a business like this got the kind of support I've seen. Firstly, from Shankai. Secondly, from O'Neill Cotnell. Thirdly, from Mr. David Davidson. Now, I want to stop right here and say something about these two guys. My kudos tonight is not for them. My kudos tonight is to their wives. I'm thinking they must have lied to us. These guys could never be married. How could they be married and they take so much calls? And I'm saying to the wives of David Davidson and the wives of Mr. O'Neill Cotnell, kudos to you ladies because you have given these guys the leg space, the time to actually deal with all the activities that we are actually laying at their feet. And they're kept busy. I'm on a call with these guys and they're rushing out to do other calls. It is crazy, and I really appreciate the support. We got a guy signed up in the Bahamas who's going to be leading the charge, a former ambassador and lecturer, and he himself is, I'm sure he's on the call right now, Mr. Matthew William and Morford, and he's totally impressed with how we are handling ourselves because we actually had to do business with something else in the past that never worked out, right? And part of his amazement and his interest is not just about the efficacy of the product, but because of what he sees, how available these guys are, how willing they are, the passion, that ensues from their help, and also what we're doing in other Caribbean countries, that just to see how these guys roll out the support is really amazing. The fourth and final leg, which I think that's the one thing that has been so overlooked sometimes, and it bites us in the rear after a while, is a stable company. A stable company. We can't emphasize that too often. How many times have we tried something, and we're all excited, and we're doing this, and 2 years down the line, it's no longer around. 2 years, 3 years down the line, it's no longer around. It leaves us by the wayside because poor management, they change the comp plan, the leadership changes, everybody pulling in different directions. There's no synergy. And here is that we have a company that is 17 years old, the best kept secret. And not only that, their parent company is 40 years old, cash-rich, debt-free, listed on the NASDAQ. I'm telling you, I've not just found a business. I found a home, and I don't want to take up too much time, but I'm saying I'm like Mr. Cortez, who told his team, his army, to burn the ships. I'm burning all my ships right now. I don't have a plan B. I don't have a plan B because right now my plan A is my plan A and my plan B, and my plan A is this company. I want to be able to say, just like O'Neill every now and then he says, I want to be able to say, like some people saying, I'm around here for 17 years. I want to say this to you. 20 years from now, I want Mr. Dan Higgins' son or daughter, whoever is taking over this company, to say, point in my picture. I'm rolling up in the garage in my Rolls Royce. He says, see that guy I don't see, his name is Owen Williams. He's one of those, he's an old guy, but he's one of those shoulders we built the Caribbean on, a stalwart. That's what I want to be said about myself. I found a home, guys, and if you're here on the call and you're not yet, you're in, but you're not really in, you've got to get in. Thank you. Back to you, David.
Thank you very much, Owen. Thank you. And Mr. Shankai, I'll come over there to you in a second because I promised Mr. Dan Higgins that we're going to bring Dan on the line now.
How much is that? How much
he has
is that?
to go to another phone call. Dan, are you out there, sir?
I am. Can you hear me, David?
Loud and clear, Dan. Sorry, I know you got to get to an emergency phone call, but if you don't mind, share a few words with us. What's happening at Synergy, and take her over, sir.
Well, everything's happening in Synergy. It's remarkable, and I've always said the greatest asset in the company are its people. It's not ProArgi-9 Plus, which is the greatest product in the world, the PDR and the Hughes Center. It's not the converging factors. It's the people. And if you have the right team and the right people, you can do amazing things. And so I just want to share with you something I'm pretty proud of. I want to talk about a few individuals really quickly because these people who changed the face. First, I want to start with Dr. B. I call her Dr. B. I met her out in Toronto, Canada not too long ago, and her name is Dr. Buchanan. We got the pleasure to hear from her. She hit team leader this month. So did Jacinth Waldron. So did Beverly Holmes. So did Shankai Chen, who is a powerhouse down in the islands. And so did Owen, who we just heard from. And you know what? He said that one day when I turn the company over to my children, that I'll be able to point at his picture. Well, guess what, folks? He understands the mission. The mission is to leave a legacy, to live, love, learn, and leave a legacy. And you know what? That's how he will be remembered. Why? Because he has the dream, the mindset, the belief. He found a home. And you all on this call, if you make that choice, have found a home. We're celebrating the 45th year birthday of Nature Sunshine on Tuesday morning, the day after tomorrow. Synergy just passed its 18th birthday on February the 18th. And yet, we haven't even scratched the surface. North America, out in the islands, nowhere have we even scratched the surface. And so I'm very excited and very proud. I got to tell you something I'm really excited about. One of the main leaders on this call tonight is a dear friend of mine named O'Neill Catnell. This is a guy that hit team director, which is financially independent in America, in his 60th day. In 2 months, he hit team director. So I got to give a big shout out to O'Neill. Incredible leadership, and congratulations. You deserve every bit of it. And then, of course, David. David has been with this company 3 years. He's been through ups and downs, ins and outs, when we had no focus in the United States of America. And yet he stayed the course because he believed in this product and what it did for his wife. Well, folks, he hit Team Elite. And when you talk about those numbers and you see what's happened in the last 60 days, now is not the time to be messing around. Now is the time to start swimming like you've never swum before because a wave's coming. And you can either ride it or you can get drowned by it. So the bottom line is, synergy is the place. Now is the time. All 5 converging factors, the company, the timing, the trends, the marketplace, the product, and, of course, the compensation plan can set you free. You know, it's amazing to me to see what kind of income levels have changed in just 60 days. But when I look at a person like Mark Homer, who had never been in the business, or Diane Levitt, a single mother of 4 children, or Steve Seeley, a guy that was making $8.90 at the Guard Shack, and all these people are in our $1 Million Club, it tells me that people like you on this call with the same drive and the same dedication, people like Vanessa down in Vegas who enrolled 3 or 4 people before she even had the product, these are the type of people that will change lives, first by serving others, second by the money chasing them down. I always tell people, if you lead with this product, you lead with this opportunity, and you drive for people's health and you serve them, the money will chase you down and beat you over the head. If you don't believe me, just ask Diane Levitt, who's made over $10 million. Just ask Mark Homer, who's made over $10 million. Just ask Steve Seeley, who's made a few $1 million. These are people that went out and served others. When you have a product that's in the PDR, when you have everything that we have in place, folks, sky's the limit. Thank you all for those beautiful testimonials. I apologize. I set up a secondary conference call because normally when David O'Neill and I do a conference call, it's usually 25 to 30 minutes. I wasn't prepared for that, so I set up a secondary conference call that I'm late for, but they'll understand. Thanks so much. You guys are rocking and rolling. I appreciate your leadership, your support. I just wanted to recognize each and every one of you team leaders and team directors, and, of course, Team Elite and David Davidson. Thanks so much. Back to you, David.
Thank you very much, Dan. We appreciate your time tonight. Well, the next guy who's going to bring us home is going to be none other than Shankai Chen from Jamaica, who's Shankai, are you on the line here with us, sir? Shankai, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, I'm on the line, David. Thank you so much.
Okay, Shank, we can hear you loud and clear. Take her away, sir.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, I just really want to thank God, who's the head of my life, for this golden opportunity that really came to us in the fullness of time. Because as network marketing, David, you know, we here in Jamaica, we've been waiting around and we've been looking like everyone else for something that that we can call our home, that is stable, as Owen spoke about, that 4-legged stool. But first, I just want to say thanks be to God and to the leadership and to Dan, who's the CEO, and we want to thank you, David, and O'Neill. Powerful support. We have never seen support like that before in all our network marketing. I want to thank all the leaders, Owen, Beverly Holness. I want to thank Sherwin Williams and his wife. I want to thank all the rest of the leaders, Bishop, and all the rest of those that are not called by name. Kadish, they are awesome leaders. And I believe we have never seen things like this happen in Jamaica before, where leaders are coming from out of the woodworks. They are coming from the islands. They are coming from, the North America, and they are connected, where we are connecting people together. And I believe this is a move that's beyond us. And so we're going to take it really to the next level. I believe we have done well last month in running close to 28,000 volumes. So I want to big up the leaders here in Jamaica and those that join us in the Caribbean islands and in the North American region, and all those. And Vanessa, my hats is off to you, because I believe there's great potential for you there in the North America region. And I just want to say that we have a long way to go. And I have found a home, been working with such incredible people, leadership, who has been in the industry even before me. As I mentioned, Owen, Bev, Sherwin, and some of the others that, I've been a little over 15 years in this industry, but I've never seen anything like this before. And to Mr. Carl Scott, my awesome respect to Mr. Carl Scott, because he has been a strong support behind the scene, knowing about the integrity of the products and sharing also some powerful testimony and the highlights of that. So I just want to say thank you all, and to O'Neill, my sponsor, I want to thank you for sharing this opportunity with me, and for you, David, much respect, and God bless you, and the entire team, and Don Higgins. Amen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Shane Kai. Well, as we come to a close here, guys, I know that we have a lot. Our team is growing so fast through North America, through Jamaica, through the Bahamas, and through all the islands and around the globe. And just for the sake of time tonight, we didn't have enough time to recognize, and I didn't want to miss anybody from stars to bronze to silvers and on up the ladder. So I do apologize for that. There will be a corporate recognition coming out where they recognize everybody here in the next couple of days. We did the best we can to recognize the leaders tonight, and we appreciate each and every one of you. If you are calling in from the Caribbean, from the islands, I highly recommend that you get your E8 forms put into your back office, your get starting forms, because we are coming out with a debit card here in the next several weeks. And if you want to receive your money on that debit card, you have to have the E8N forms filled out along with your Get Started form. So that's a must. So get with your leaders because right now there's very few that's turned them in, and we need to get them turned in for corporate so we don't have no slowdown when you're starting to get paid here, because there's some awesome money rewards coming here very, very soon that you guys already have in your accounts. O'Neill, that being said I'm going to turn it back to you. One last thought here that I have for myself. Me and my wife, we started the gut biome kit 1 week ago. Starting tomorrow will be our 7th day. Today is our last day of the kit, and I personally lost about 14 pounds. I feel more energetic, more clarity. I mean, just a lot of energy. But the 14 pounds, wow, that's a good deal for me, because as O'Neill said there, I do love to eat. I like a good meal, like to have fun, and so forth. So, O'Neill, I'm going to turn it back to you, sir.
Wow. Thank you, David. Thank you to all the team members. Thank you, Mr. Dan Higginson, and congratulations to all the newly promoted team leaders, all the newly promoted silvers, golds, stars, bronze in the company. There's so much. We're setting record. But remember this, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning. I want to say a special thanks also to Vanessa and Dr. Buchanan, for sharing on this call. You have lit a fire that will never go out with this company. We are going to leave a legacy. But, as we go out, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to recognize that, this is just the beginning. A lot of us have a taste, for extraordinary. So now what we're going to do as a team is we're providing the infrastructure to root out ordinary, to get rid of, the secondary stuff that, so we can focus on the message that is to leave a legacy, getting the products, doing the three-way calls, getting the testimonials in. That is the building blocks of what is making this so great. Many of you are fantastic at this. You have to be good before you have to be bad before you're good at it. You have to be bad before you're really great at it. So let's get this out the way so we can be the premier messengers. We now can provide an infrastructure for, people who have never had tremendous success. And, as Mr. Williams stated, we have the four-legged stool. So let's share that with many leaders. There are a lot of people out there that have that taste for extraordinary, that is looking for support, that is looking for stability. They just don't know it. You don't know what you don't know until someone provides you with new information. That is what we are carrying. We're carrying this baton. We have a relay and a race to run, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so thankful and so excited that I am on the winning team. So don't want to keep everybody too long on this call. The call is recorded. You will be able to share this. We'll send out the link to each and every one. Please communicate with me, and I will send it out via the messages so you can share it with each and every one that you know, love, and care about, that you wish to share this tremendous product and opportunity with and get the word out. So this will conclude the call. I want to thank each and every one for participating.